What's up guys, my name is Stoody and I'd like to welcome you all back to another YouTube video, and today I'm doing another story time video. I believe this is episode number 9, I think. I don't know, I'm starting to lose count, but anyway. So today I'm going to be doing a story time that has been requested quite a lot. And today I'm going to be talking about the Ronyn79 Saga. Now for those of you who don't know who Ronyn79 is, basically he's a 44 or so year old man currently who, you know, we all took the piss out of back in 2016. Now, my previous story time was about the saga. Now, that's kind of my saga. Now, I quit YouTube on my Junkyard Dog channel and then I create FootyFreak. This is when this whole thing starts. Now, this is around about May, June 2016. And, you know, I'm starting to get a bit of a following on my FootyFreak account. I'm basically known as the Leafy of the AFL community at this point. I'm doing videos similar to Leafy. I'm roasting people and all of that. And my favourite period of time is probably this period. So basically what happened is that I was in beef with Ashley Collar, kind of trolling him. I'm actually good mates with Ashley Collar now. So, yeah. So basically what happens is that Jess Sorrell starts commenting on my videos and she's kind of saying I'm a cyberbully and all this sort of stuff, and Ronyn does the same thing. So Ronyn keeps telling me to grow a real brain and all this. That's one of his main sayings, grow a brain, a real brain. So we basically argue in the comments section. That's how it starts, and then the first video is made by Jess Sorrell. And Jess Sorrell makes a video where she wants to give people shout outs. And I go in the comments like a smart ass, say, give me a shout out. So basically she makes a shout out video. And then at the end of it she says, and no, FootyFreak, I am not giving you a shout out because you're so mean and I can't put up with you. So that's basically what she says. And then other stuff I guess happens. I can't really remember a lot about the comments, but I just remember the videos for the most part. So basically she makes a video about me. It's called Warning Video FootyFreak, and I don't really remember much of what she says. She yells at me, she says, you need to stop cyberbullying people, and all this other stuff. That's basically what she says. So what I do is that I make a response video. So, and I call it Psycho Girl Goes Crazy at Me. And that causes Ronyn to absolutely freak out. So basically, one thing is, at the time, Jess Sorrell was 20 years old, I was 17, and Ronyn79 was 37. Yes, 37, so he was 17 years older than his girlfriend, Jess Sorrell. So I kind of was calling him a creep for being 17 years older than his girlfriend, which he did not like very much. So he makes a video called Shout Out Warning to FootyFreak, where he completely rages at me. It's the funniest thing I've seen since the video Dave made about me when I threatened Oasis on Southie. So basically that's where you get these sayings, abusing and bullying and things like that. My birthday was 11 days ago. I can make that 10 days ago, and I actually make that... Oh, actually, it goes the other way. It goes 3, then 10, then 11. Like, how could he stuff it up? Because my birthday's on the 29th of April. So, yeah. So, he tells me to grow a real brain in that video. That's the only video he actually tells me to grow a real brain. He said it a lot in the comments. So, and also he did a lot of videos where they were just slideshows. And it was like 30 seconds of him saying, FootyFreak, you need to stop cyberbullying me and my girlfriend Jess Sorrell. And then he had a warning list of cyberbullies. And like, if anyone in my comment section said this guy seems like a bit of an idiot and never does anything else to Ronyn, that person would be on his warning list of cyberbullies. He had like 50 people on his warning list of cyberbullies, because in the description of every video he would have a warning list of cyberbullies, and there was so many on there. There's people who literally didn't do shit. Or they got on there just for being friends with me, literally. Aussie Fever was on there for doing absolutely nothing, literally. I was having so much fun back in those days. So, and then I think I made a video. I think he made another video before I made a video on him. It was another video. I forgot what it's called now, but it was even more of a rage or something like that. he had this massive rage at me. And then I make a video called Fat Pedo Goes Crazy at Me, something like that. So I make that video. He gets it taken down. I'm getting strikes left, right, and center. I get a couple of videos brought back up because obviously I was literally just responding to things he said. And it wasn't against YouTube's terms of service back in those days. YouTube allowed you to roast people on YouTube back in the day. You were allowed to do that, literally. Now, I don't have access to all of the videos that they made. I really wish I did, because if that would have happened these days, I definitely would have every single video. Like, I have videos from like 6-7 years ago made about me that I still have a look at every now and then and have a laugh. You know, it's just hilarious. I love when videos are made about me. I absolutely love it, and I love making videos about other people because it's hilarious. So I make the Fat Pedo video about Ronyn, and then he makes his own response video. Now, here's what it was. It's called FootyFreak Leave Me the Fuck Alone. So I think I can remember the video word for word. Actually, I don't know if I could, but he used to spell the word harassment wrong. In the comment section, he spelt it harassment. And I always wondered if he actually said the word harassment in real life. Because he would spell bullying wrong, and it turns out he actually said it the way he spelt it. Bullying. B-O-O-L-I-N-G. Bullying. He literally said it. And in this video, he goes, "You are harassment annoying me." That I found that absolutely hilarious. And he goes, "Stop cyberbullying me and my girlfriend. Fuck wit, I will report you to the fucking police." Like, that sort of shit. He always threatened to report me to the police, so I would threaten to ring up his work and get him sacked. Because he leaked where he worked in a video one time, a video that wasn't relating to me. He said, "I've just finished working at Work Power." And I found out where Work Power was in his city. I can't remember how many videos exactly I made on Ronyn. Probably 5 or so, something like that. So basically, he made a video on Jess Sorrell's ex, Peter Lane's Betty, who I actually found out later on is a pedophile, an actual pedophile, because he tried to meet up with Georgia Ellis, a 12-year-old, in real life. Now, basically, Georgia Ellis was me on an alt. So at the same time this was all happening, I was also trolling everyone as Georgia Ellis. Georgia Ellis, though, hated me. So, yeah, it made it pretty believable because Georgia Ellis hated me. I used to pretend to troll Georgia Ellis as well, and I even made a video on Georgia Ellis, and it seemed so believable. And like, I literally made a video on my own alt. How funny is that? So yeah, they defended Georgia Ellis, and then after a while, Georgia Ellis became enemies with Jess Sorrell, and Georgia Ellis accused Jess Sorrell of having no job. So Jess Sorrell made this video being like, "Don't listen to that fucking Georgia Ellis. This is what I wear to work. I fucking have a job." Like, she went absolutely crazy over it. It was a super funny video. Unfortunately, I don't have that bloody video. I've actually only got one Jess Sorrell video, and it's not one where she rages in. It's one where someone made a fake account. Southie actually made a fake account of Ronyn. So she talked about in a video saying, "This is probably FootyFreak. Don't subscribe to this fake account." That's basically all it was. It wasn't super funny. A little bit funny, but not super funny. That's the only video of hers that I still actually have. So I eventually revealed that Georgia Ellis is fake. So, of course, Ronyn makes a video called Exposed FootyFreak Fake Account. So he goes, "Hello, everyone. This is FootyFreak," on his video, and say he's been faking Matthew Ellis and Georgia Ellis. So he's been faking them and telling lies to you all people. I've had enough of this dickhead bullying and telling bullshit lies to you all people. He kept saying you all people a million times. That gets revealed, and this is how I meet Nick Valerio, because Nick Valerio was also in beef with Ronyn and Jess Sorrell. So we met through common enemies and we trolled them together. Like, Nick Valerio made his own videos trolling them, and we discover more quotes. "Hey Nick, or should I say Nicholas, we don't take drugs. You dumb fuckwit." Something like that. That's one of those quotes. And my personal favourite, coming up next, it's just the way he says the word brainwashed. So he says, "You've been brainwashed." Like he goes, "brainwashed by FootyFreak and his little gay team. You're a fucking idiot. Go away before I fucking report you. Piss off." I actually loved the piss off at the end. So basically, FootyFreak gets taken down. I'm kind of pissed because that channel like blew up really quick. It pretty much almost had the same amount of subscribers as I did on the Junkyard Dog, and I only had FootyFreak for 3 months, and I had the Junkyard Dog for a year. So I just simply went back on the Junkyard Dog, and not long after, Jess Sorrell's nudes get leaked by her ex. So I start going around the community leaking her nudes everywhere. I was also running a show called JYD News, which was basically AFL community news. And I put a link in the description of like a file with all her nudes in it and shit like that. It was pretty funny. I then make an expose video on Ronyn79 where I literally basically respond to every video he ever made on me. And then he makes his own response, which I no longer have a copy of. It's no longer on YouTube, so that copy is completely gone. But from what I remember, the funniest thing he did, he said, "You have fucking man boobs." Like, I found that absolutely hilarious and all that other shit. So basically, he just talked about how I'm a sober boy. He just watches little bits and pieces. Nick Valero actually made a response to that, but he didn't watch the whole video. So I actually have a tiny bit of the video still, but not very much of it. And I know I definitely do have it. So, because I did download it, and I had it in a compilation a while ago. So yeah, that's the Ronyn Saga. So it basically ends there pretty much. Oh wait, a little bit after that. "It's base, you dickhead." That might actually be my favourite. Because this was back when me and Aussie FIFA were enemies. Ronyn happened to be in his voice call with us. Like, well, he wasn't really talking. He could have talked, but he was too pussy to. He was just typing in the chat. And then I got him angry enough to talk on the mic. And me and Aussie FIFA, well, I was trolling. I was trolling the fuck out of him, right? We're arguing over whether it was Bass Boost, the YouTuber, or Bass Boost. I was saying, it's Bass Boost, B-A-S-S, Bass. B-A-S-E is bass, mate. B-A-S-S, Bass. So that's why Ronyn said, "It's bass, you dickhead." So we're having that argument, and that's what, set Ronyn off somehow. So, and then I'm like, "Oh, you beat the shit out of your girlfriend." I'm talking shit, trying to get him really, really pissed off. And then he says, "It's bass, you fucking retard." And then Jess Sorrell in the background was like, "It's B-A-S-S, not B-A-S-E, you retard." And then Ronyn's like, "You're a retard, Junkyard Dog. Fuck off." Or something like that. And then he leaves. And then Aussie FIFA bans me from his server right there and then. And I'm recording the whole time. Like, I'm literally recording the conversation. So, yeah, I uploaded it to YouTube, and everyone loved it. Everyone loved the video. But, yeah, so that's basically the whole Ronyn79 saga. It was probably the funniest period in AFL community history. If you weren't around for that period, you missed out on a lot. You missed out on a lot of good shit, a lot of good memories. My favourite memories are from before 2017. You know, those are the best memories. You could actually have fun on YouTube back in those days. So, I guess that's it. I'm actually friends with Jess Sorrell now. She's actually not that bad now that she's not with Ronyn. Then I actually got onto some good terms with Ronyn as well. They're a lot better now. They're nowhere near as psycho as they used to be. They're actually a lot more chill, but I haven't spoken to either of them in a while, so I don't know what they're up to be honest. So yeah, I wouldn't mind speaking to them again, seeing what they're up to, and all of that. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment for more content like this. Be sure to join my Discord server. It is called Australian Sports Community. Link to that is in the description. Also, please be sure to subscribe to my archives channel. It's called Stoody Archives. Link to that is also in the description. Also, please be sure to follow my other social media accounts. I have Instagram, I have Twitter, and I also have TikTok. The username to all of those is StoodyYT, and the links to all of those will also be in the description. I hope you've had a good day, and I'll see you all in the next video.